Good morning, or good day, or good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to In the Kitchen with Ricky Shatta. I go by the name of Ricky Shatta. Anyway, today we're going to be making some cornmeal porridge. Again, this is not how your mother made it. This is not how your grandma made it. This is just how I make my cornmeal porridge. All right, so follow me. We're going to just vibes a little bit, right? So for our ingredients, we already got our pot already boiling with some water. For that water, I'm going to add in 2 cinnamon sticks and 3 bay leaves, right? While that's simmering, hey, put a little salt in your pot, okay? Put a little salt in your pot. That's just like a teaspoon of salt, right? And just let that boil a little bit. Let that boil. All right. I have 1.5 cups of cornmeal. All right, 1.5 cups of cornmeal, 2 cups of water. With this recipe, yes, you don't need to go to the gym because you have to spin and stir cornmeal for the longest, okay? Yeah. Just keep stirring your cornmeal. So again, like I said, this is not how your mother made it. This is not how your grandmother made it. They may make it differently, okay? But I'm making it the way that I like my cornmeal porridge. Yeah, I'm a real Jamaican. I like cornmeal porridge. Is that a problem? No. All right, so just keep stirring up your cornmeal. You don't want it to get stiff on you, so keep stirring up your cornmeal, all right? I should have got a bigger bowl, but who cares? Just keep stirring, right? While your pot is boiling with your cinnamon and that water is getting very cinnamony. You just keep stirring up your cornmeal. It's going to get tedious, but trust me, you don't want your cornmeal to get stiff on you. Pause. All right, just keep stirring your cornmeal until your water gets to a boil. And when I say boil, I mean bubbling. Keep stirring. How was y'all weekend? Did anybody do anything? Festivities? You know, Super Bowl, I was rooting for the Eagles because, you know, my Giants couldn't make it, you know, they didn't make it, so I was rooting for the Eagles. But unfortunately, that didn't work out. Congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs. Well deserved. It was a well-deserved win. Y'all fought to the end, you know. It was a good fight. Y'all made history. So, you see the consistency with the cornmeal? It's not getting, see? I don't know about y'all, but y'all ever gone to somewhere and got some cornmeal porridge and the porridge is just, it didn't have no flavor or anything in it, right? Well, It's not here, okay? It's not here. You're gonna get that flavor. Don't mind me. I'm sorry. I'm from New York. I was born in Jamaica, but I'm from New York. I was raised in Brooklyn, all right? Every time I hear something, I gotta keep. I'm sorry, so don't mind me. But back to my cornmeal porridge. Keep spinning. Keep spinning. Keep stirring. Just keep stirring. Right? Keep stirring up your cornmeal. And your water is coming to a boil now, right? This is what I'm talking about when I say you don't need to go to the gym to get some arms, because some of these stuff that you cooking in the kitchen, you'll be like, arms getting tired, right? So now that my pot is at a boil, right, and the bubbles is coming up, it's hot. Here's the next part. Pour in your cornmeal, right? Pour in your cornmeal. But you gotta keep on doing that. So let me get all that cornmeal out of there by using that hot water, right? Remember what I said, you got to keep stirring. Just keep stirring that pot. Keep stirring. Don't stop stirring, okay? And some people use sugar to sweeten their porridge. I use condensed milk. Some people use evaporated milk as well. My cousin, right? Best cornmeal porridge I've ever had in the world. Best cornmeal porridge I've ever had in the world, right? I'll never forget it. And how she sweetened that cornmeal porridge. The trick is coconut milk. So porridge is getting a little thicker, right? That's why I used 1.5 cups, because again, you're not making that much. You just keep stirring, right? It's gonna get tiring, but you have to keep stirring. As them say, spin the pot, stir the pot, stir the pot. All right, stir the pot. Yeah. And it's gonna get, if you use the right amount of cornmeal in that pot, right? If you use the right amount of cornmeal in that pot, you are going to get a thickness. It's going to get a little thick on you, right? And that's why I said you got to keep stirring. You don't want your cornmeal to have no lumps in it, right? You don't want no lumps. No lumps in my porridge. That's right. So just keep stirring, keep stirring, keep stirring. Right? See, it's getting a little thick. It's not watery. If a porridge is watery, that's a problem. That is a problem. I'm just letting you know that's a problem. So in other words, we'll soon season the pot, right? Some people call it not seasoning, but we call it sweeten the pot, right? So we'll soon sweeten the pot. What? I stop stirring? Nah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just keep stirring up your pot. And again, like I said, it's going to be tedious, right? Hands going to get tired. Hands going to get tired. You just got to keep stirring that pot. Keep stirring. Stir. Stir. Stirring, right? And your porridge should have a texture to it, right? Remember, you don't want it too watery. You don't want it too thick. You understand? Not too watery, not too thick. You know, you want them in between, right? In between. So, all right, so make us sweeten the pot, you know, right? Vanilla. Make sure you put vanilla in your pot, right? Vanilla. And with your vanilla, coconut milk. I like coconut milk. The reason why I use the coconut milk, it gives it a little more richness to it. All right. I tell you, man, your arm's gonna get heavy. Arm's gonna get stiff. You just gotta keep stirring. This is why you don't get no lumps in your. And I'm gonna use 1 can of condensed milk. Keep stirring. Brethren, keep stirring. Make sure you stir. Don't stop stir. Hands gonna get real heavy here. Wow, I'm Jamaican. Gotta mix out the whole cup. Can, everything I forget mix up. Mix up everything in the can. That way you're getting every drop of milk out of the can. Yeah? It's the worst thing you want to do. Drinking porridge and it don't have enough milk in it. Yeah. Good for the yeah, you know, like a cornmeal porridge, build up the back and all these things. Yeah. So, and what I have here, some nutmeg. Yeah. Fresh nutmeg. All right. And there you have it, cornmeal porridge. All right, so thank you all for tuning in. I'm going to show you all the finished product on the other end. All right, peace.